It's Week 8 of the National Football League.
And we'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week.
It's the Steelers and the Giants on Monday Night Prime Time.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you once again. Is this week going to be a step in the right direction for one of our teams we've got, Brock, both of whom haven't played the type of ball early in the season that they want, both coming into this one below 500.
And you and I both know we're not math majors, but we do know this. You stay below 500 in this league, well, you're going to be headed to the top of next spring's NFL draft order. We're not to that point yet, but whoever comes out short here will find themselves a whole lot closer to it.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Cordero Patterson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out to fourth-year quarterback and capable dual-threat producer from Ohio State's Justin Fields.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Micah McFadden able to make the play. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Fields out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Looking to throw Fields. Austin's there to haul it in. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They give to Harris from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
It's taken in by Williams. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion left. From the 47. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Fields to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one gains 7. And that's a Steelers first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Caught by Freiermuth. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another throw for Fields. He's on the move. He's running with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. George Pickens the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. From the 32. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They're going play action. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Locke looking to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
And the Steelers going nickel, 3rd down. To throw, here's Locke. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Cameron Sutton has the INT.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. And they came in on a rough stretch, 4 straight losses, but things looking better now as they've got this lead. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Oh, stiff arm. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5, brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Fields. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Running behind center with Harris. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. Now Fields. This gets the 1st and more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Taken in by Harris. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Cordell Flott there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, they go with Harris. He breaks the tackle. Down the sideline past the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed here to Pickens. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Cordell Flott there on the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Fields throwing here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Wallace with a return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now here comes the New York offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
2nd and 1. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's Locke. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. So now here's 3rd and 5. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we arrive at halftime here in Pittsburgh. The Steelers leading after 2. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the road. Lamar Jackson leading the way again as his guys run their mark to 8-1. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Sam Darnold leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We got an excellent first half from the dynamic quarterback, Justin Fields. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Wallace with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants and Drew Lock are ready to go again on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. He finds Slayton. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 41. Finds his target, Robinson. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Here's Lock to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Throwing his lock. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. Fields out of the gun. That throw finds Pickens. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 10.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Patterson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This is Harris on 2nd down. He finds space for a few yards that time. Micah McFadden able to make the play. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
They motion the tight end over. Fields on 3rd. Caught by Freiermuth. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They're set up at the 35 now. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Play action, Fields. Catch made by Austin. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down throw for Fields. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Fryermuth there to bring it in. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. This ball's cut by Pickens. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Barrels in for the touchdown. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Najee Harris, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Wallace with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Giants offense all set to get started. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing. Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Lock. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Connects with Slayton. And he's able to get this down to the 36. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 36. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down from the red zone. Has his man, it's Tracy. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Brings up second and 8 at the 14-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lock to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on fourth down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. Trying to throw here out of the gun. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Fields to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. To throw, here's Locke. Gets this to Johnson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 35 on 2nd down. Connects with Johnson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Working quickly here. They go play action on 1st. He finds Johnson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Here's Locke to the air. Got a man. Robinson has it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. From the 18 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Locked down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They are throwing it again. The throw is caught. And this one does not go far. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Giants trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Locke looking to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
The back grabs it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Throwing his Locke. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Here's Locke. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Steelers are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Najee takes this one. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They give now to Najee, and he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.